Oh, man. Okay.
What is up, my most loyal subscribers? I'm back at it with another video. Today we're making a different kind of video. I'm making a tier list. Running injuries. Basically any athlete, especially runners, I feel like you encounter like just a whole plethora of injuries. I almost feel like it's a rite of passage as a runner. It's not like how much you've ran, but it's actually how injured you've become. So today we're going to be making a tier list, just kind of ranking all the different kinds of injuries you can get. These are mainly injuries that I've had happen to me through my small running career. So I should probably put a little disclaimer, like I'm not a doctor at all. And most of these injuries you probably shouldn't run through ever, even though I might tell you that I did. Before we start the tier lists, let me go over the categories. The S category is kind of the injury you would want the most. In the F category is the injury you would not want the most. Starting out from the top, we have, is this even an injury? It's almost unnoticeable, a slight inconvenience. And then we got the next category, oh, we still running. It's noticeable, but you're still able to push through it. The next category, which is it's gonna hurt. And this is you're able to run through it, but it's gonna suck the whole time and you'll feel it in like every step you take. And then the last two categories are basically when it just all goes downhill. We got I need some milk. And then the worst one is bro, you're cooked. Now that we've got the categories kind of like cleared out the way, let's start the list strong with arm injuries. So I feel like arm injuries are like the most irrelevant injuries when you're a runner. I'm able to push through so many arm injuries and I don't really feel like it's relevant to running. Like I could have like both my arms like broken in slings and I'm still gonna go outside and run. So really, I don't feel like this is that much of an injury. So I'm probably gonna put it in the A tier. Oh, we running, but it definitely feels like you're injured. Next on the list, we got pulled a hamstring. So this one sucks for sure. It's kind of just like this dull aching pain you feel every time you step and like the back of your thigh. It doesn't go away quick either. I popped a hamstring. It took like a week and a half for it to get better. That being said, I still tried to like move through it and walk through it, but I definitely was not running as much as I usually do. So for that one, we're going to put it in C tier. You need some milk. The next one we got is Achilles tendonitis. So I think anyone that's ran for any amount of time has felt this, especially if you're like new to running. It's kind of just like this radiating pain you feel in like the back of your ankle. But this one it hurts and it's like a dull ache, but I feel like my ankle is still able to move through it. And I feel like for that reason, it just doesn't really seem to like hold me back from running. So I think for that reason alone, like Achilles tendonitis has to go in, oh, we running. So you got Achilles tendonitis, like we running through it.
Stay hard.
Now the list is getting good. We got side cramps. I feel like it's a very like light injury, but it's the most annoying. I almost feel like it's only when you're pushing yourself, you're deep in a run, you don't really feel it until you're like in the middle of running and it just sucks. It's like when you're walking in your house and you like turn the corner and stub your toe. It's the same exact feeling. 6 miles into a run and then all of a sudden you're just like ribs start cramping up and your sides just start cramping. You just kind of push through it and it does go away. So I think we're going to put that in, oh, we running. Yeah, you just kind of run through it. So the good thing about side cramps though is they go away and they don't linger after your run and you don't feel them before your run typically. So granted, I probably feel them all the time because I get like 5 hours of sleep and I'm chronically dehydrated. Going on to the next one. This one is a very common one too, but chafing. It's one of those ones that you really only start to experience when you just start running like longer distances. So I feel like most people don't realize it when they're doing like a 1 mile run or something like that. But like the good thing about chafing is it's like very avoidable. So I just wear like running tights compared to running shorts. It just reduces so much friction between your legs. And if you're not going to wear running tights, there's like so many other things like chafe balm and Vaseline that really is like a very avoidable injury. So for that reason alone, I think it's got to go, is this even an injury? So the next one we got is emotional pain. So this one is, I think it's got to go straight into, is this even an injury? I think emotional pain is like, it's like running fuel, you know? Whether it be like you're depressed or you're just down bad. Like you planned a play date with your homie and bro bailed on you. That kind of like just emotional pain is just like the easiest to just take the edge off when you're running. So I just feel like running's almost like therapeutic. It's like therapy. It like makes you feel better. So it's one of those injuries where it's like running's the solution. So for that reason alone, I think it's barely an injury. Is this even an injury? If anything, it's like the injury you want. I should also mention, it's not really sustainable either, though. Like, if you're like chronically depressed and you're just running in like this masochistic sort of like mind space, you probably shouldn't do that. There's like a level to emotional pain where it's like, okay, you gotta like find better solutions than running to fix that. You know what I mean? So the next one we got is runner's knee. Now this one I've had like twice, and it is awful. It is like, it just feels like your knee is super stiff and painful at the same time. So you're just not that mobile. It's like almost impossible to run on. Running only makes it worse. And like the only way to like rest through it is to just not run, which if you love running, it's like, it sucks because you just want to run, but like your body says no. There's a lot of like stretches and stuff you can do to help runner's knee, but like time is really the best thing. And I always want to push myself through it, but you really can't. So I think runner's knee is going to have to go into the F tier. Bro, you're cooked. Like, you're not running through that. You can try, but like you're just going to get more injured. So next up, we got forefoot pain. This one is like very common. I feel this like on a bi-weekly basis, but forefoot pain is like barely a running injury. I feel like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, hey, yo, half my foot still works, right? So we're good, you know? As long as half my foot still works, like I can still go out there and run. It's not that bad of an injury to work through. I kind of just like wear bigger shoes and just like kind of just land on the middle of my foot more, and like I barely even notice it. But I mean, it does kind of suck. You do feel like the pain, but it's one of those things where it doesn't really affect your ability to run. So I guess it's gonna go in, it's gonna hurt. You can run, but it's gonna hurt. I should probably mention, you probably shouldn't run through it. Like, you should probably rest. But I'm just crazy and I just run through things anyway. And moving on to our last category, we got stress fractures. So this is one, oh shoot. Whew, okay. This is one I actually haven't experienced, although maybe I have. Bruh. Who really knows, right? So your foot is just, I guess your foot's technically just broken. But I mean, hearing about people like that have stress fractures, I just feel like it's one of like harshest things you can hear as a runner. It's like you'd almost rather just like, because I feel like if you have a stress fracture, you have to go into the doctor. The doctor's only going to prescribe one thing, which is just rest, just like months of rest. And I feel like that's devastating. Like, you're in the middle of training, you have a race coming up, and the doctor's like, bro, you just got to sit on your couch for months. It's like the worst news to hear. You'd almost rather them say like, oh, I got you, bro. We'll just perform like a foot amputation and you can just run on this peg. Because then you could run. I'd rather have a peg foot than just like be forced to rest. Yeah, stress fractures, you're cooked. It's probably one of the worst injuries to get. And then moving on to our next one, we got broken leg. I think it's going to go into, is this even an injury? Well, that kind of rounds out the list. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked this video, subscribe, drop a follow. You can follow me on Instagram and you can follow me on TikTok. But I make running content daily. If you want more tier lists, just comment below. Let me know how you think of my list. I appreciate you, my loyal subscribers, all 40 of you. And I hope to like make more videos in the future. So if you like this and you appreciate the content, just let me know, drop a like, and I'll see y'all in the next one.